What's up, crew? It is a very cool Wednesday morning. We're heading out to the Forgotten Angels camp out today in Valrico, Florida. We're not going to make it all the way there today. We're going to stop at Tifton, Georgia, meet up with a bunch of other guys, and hopefully from there ride in tomorrow morning and, you know, arrive in style. It was 48 when we left this morning. It is 52.7 right now. Hoping it'll hit a little higher by the time we get to Birmingham. 50 is all right, boys and girls, we have already put down 150 miles, but as soon as we left home, my camera went to shit. So I was like, well, we're already going, we'll just make it to the next stop. I think we've all seen enough of northern Mississippi for a while anyway on this channel, so I just skipped that part. On our way to Valrico, Florida, for the Forgotten Angels camp out. We're going to be meeting some people in Tifton tonight. We're all going to meet up. Hopefully watch one of my premieres. Hopefully I won't get there too late to see it. I probably will. We did something similar last time on the way when we did it in March. We rode from home. It got late, so we stopped in Tifton. It was a good place to stop. Got up the next morning and rode into camp with two other motorcycles. Met them on the way. We have a little over 400 miles to Tifton, so that's a good one. We left home this morning. It was 48 degrees. It's up to 59 now. It's kind of warm. Got the heat. I still got the butt heat on because I'm not convinced we won't get cool one more time on our way. I've never figured out what that was for. Pretty sure it's concrete. Probably some kind of retaining wall. What do I know? I'm not a landscaper. I know this is hard to believe, but we left this morning, not a cloud in the sky, and all it took was me getting on the road, and now it looks like it's gonna rain. This is my gift. This is my curse. Making a pit stop right outside of Birmingham, but I gotta get some coffee. Gotta warm up a little bit. We have stopped here before. Geez, they're a little bit backed up. This may be a carpool spot also. Yeah, I'm just gonna park up right here. Use your thumb because it's easier to find the button. So had to stop for coffee. That was a necessity. Feel much better and warmer now. And I had to swap out the gloves. Had to go to a little bit lighter glove. I know there are those of you that was raising a lot of questions about the stickers on my windshield and whether I could see through them. So what do you think about this windshield spoiler I got? Yep, cooler seasons. It's time for the spoiler to go back on. The clone just called and told me my package from Viking Bags came in. So that means when I get back from this trip, I have a video for the Ironborn sissy bar and the Ironborn seat. So Ironborn seat, I see that being an easy install. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but the sissy bar solves a problem that I've already had with needing an extra spacer on the inside of the bags. You'll see what I'm talking about when I install it. I needed something to keep the spacer from pulling into the hole. This will fix it. This will stabilize the spacer and make it not look crooked. But Viking was nice enough to send that to me to try out. Who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? That's what I tell my kid all the time. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't look it in the mouth. There's a lot more stuff I want to do to the Sportster, and this helps me decide. So that's the next thing. We may or may not beat the sun there. I probably doubt it. Looks like it's going to be 8 o'clock before we get to Tifton. and it will definitely be dark by then. Hopefully it won't be cold by then. Hopefully we can keep some of this heat that we picked up on the highway. It's been a long trip. I think we're way over our 150 miles, so we need to stop and rest the butts. I don't know where the rest stop is, but this is a gas station close enough. We'll go ahead and get gas to take us the rest of the way in. I don't see where a rest stop is. It'll probably be right after the gas station. I don't know which way the food is. Son of a bitch, my butt hurts. I don't think that was the right exit. Apparently that was not the right exit. Although it said exit here. If we didn't already buy a hotel, I'd just get one here. I shouldn't have told anybody that we stayed in shouldn't have told anybody we stayed in another place. We drove all the way. Yep. Okay, so is this the right one? No, it's the next one. Well, we're going right because I don't want to do another fucking left. I don't have to wait for this damn light. My legs hurt. Ugh. As soon as we break out of the Atlanta circle of influence, it starts warming up. And the line is flat and you get nice sunset. Dirty looking sunset, I'll take it. It's warm. We almost hit 70. And I think it's still going up. I've actually started to sweat under my my long sleeve t-shirt, my flannel, and my jacket. I'm actually starting to sweat now. So I'm actually hit the point where I'm wearing too many clothes, but I'm not about to stop and take them off because I want to get to that hotel. Alright, so we're in Tifton. We're almost to Florida. It's 50 degrees. It's going to be 74 when we get to Tampa. Actually, it's already 74. Probably 80 by the time we get there. But here with Shaker and Moto Diablo. Everybody's having a pretty good time. Of course, the Pillion's with us. So as soon as we can get the bikes fueled up and on the road, we'll be there. I think we got a 4-hour trip, so that makes it probably 5 hours on our schedule. So be there soon. So I get to lead the pack today. I don't know if you can tell from the mirrors, but it's a little pack of 3 today. So I got a Shaker with me and Moto Diablo. A very pack of riders, if you will. Me on the BMW, the K1600. Diablo is on a GSX 1000T, I believe. And then Shaker's on his Harley. So yeah, what a ragtag bunch, but hey, we're out having fun. Well, welcome to Florida. Oh look, all of a sudden immediately there's palm trees. Hey, look at that. They welcome us. Nice. Nice to be welcomed in. When
you swerved in like that,
yeah,
there was a car coming over at the same time, and they were all trying to come over, and so they almost had an accident behind you.
Whoops, didn't see it. I am seriously just giddy with excitement to see all my friends again at Forgotten Angels. This is like going to summer camp. Except the counselors are always drunk. Well, that's not true. Dave and Cindy do not get drunk. But the rest of them do. So we've been stuck in this traffic jam for about, 45 minutes. And I guess it's real easy to just say, well, I'm inconvenienced. But 2 people died in the accident that's slowing this down. So no matter how inconvenienced we are, somebody else's family is a lot more inconvenienced. So it's something to keep in mind next time you're delayed in an accident. Somebody's got it a whole lot worse than you. Finally made it to Stearns Road. And it's infamous bumps. That no matter how much you slow down, you're gonna hit it bump. They're serious about you slowing down on this road. They're still working with cleanup. Welcome home. And some duckies. And somewhere out there is an alligator. Oh, getting that crunchy pit in my stomach. Hey, there's plenty of room. And it looks like our spot is wide open. Nobody's even on the row yet. Hell yeah. So here we are.
People are stupid and pull out in front of you a lot, though.
Oh, I bet. You don't have to slow down, it's a suggestion.
That's right.
Be videoed, go all tough shit. I mean, joke's on you, I'm ugly as fuck. Lick your fart.
What's up, baby?
Here I go. Turn the page.
Good stuff.
Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Well, good morning, everybody. So everybody's left to go out for the ride to Burt's this morning. We decided to skip the ride to Burt's. Might catch up with them later, but we are going out for breakfast. Not having seen a lot of guys since the last camp out. I stayed up all night, pretty much. Got to bed by like 2 or 3 or something like that. But yeah, we just stayed up catching up. So I'm gonna head to breakfast and I will meet everybody at Burt's. I've got 3 hours to get there, so I think that gives me time to have breakfast.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. Seen it right there.
So we're here at the scrambled egg with our friend.
I went with the biscuits and gravy, eggs over easy, bacon, and their hash brown casserole.
Highly recommended.
I could. It's that good. That's how good it is.
So his was that good. He went with the burger, I think, and then we're
But not the
still
pickle?
killing on something.
We're still working
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna pass on the pickle. Well, you know what? Okay, I'll eat the pickle.
We'll say, I'll grab
And then the Pillion went with some very burnt eggs and a smashed
They're not
potato
burned.
thing.
They're just cooked.
All right, we're gonna try this out. Let's see. I'm very picky about my biscuits and gravy, so let's see.
We'll make a turd.
Superb.
Delicious.
Well, it's awesome.
Sweet. Nice.
Can't tell somebody else's
Nice,
words.
that's
Very awesome. Good biscuit.
Leaving the scrambled egg and we are headed to Burt's. This is a really nice. I know we'll eventually have to go on main roads and the toll road and the bridge, but this is gorgeous. And as I say, as we get to an industrial park, this broke down. Are you good? So tell us who you are, where you from, and how you got here.
Well, from North Point, grew up in Miami, Florida, and just had an appointment, and this happened.
Well, if you're going to be late to an appointment, this is a good reason why. So, we had an appointment too, but I'll sure give up any appointment to help somebody out. We couldn't help him today,
Yeah.
but here we are. And,
Content creation. That's the only thing that would stop riding. A flat tire.
Hear that? All right, we're trying to help him. We couldn't, but we're going to hang out with him until his wreck truck gets here. Try to help him out.
You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my
So we're rolling up into Bert's Harley Davidson, and obviously everyone else has already left. Not a problem. Not a problem. Listen to me. Not a problem. Hey!
And when you get bored, killing me. And when you get bored, killing me.
I didn't even hear the yellow one.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just step it up. Don't be scared. I'm so gone. No, I'm never turning back. I won't stop. I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on. You're
And finally, our trip that was supposed to be a couple hours long, but we're back 5 hours later. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. It was a great time. Except for getting lost. That wasn't too cool. Do your fancy walk.
I don't know.
Hey, who are you? Where are you from? How'd you get here?
Oh, hey, my name's Phil Zillow, and this is my bike. And I came down from Northern Virginia.
Right on. So what brought you here?
Meet y'all. You know, fan of everybody. Rainy day, our rainy rider, and you know, Josh, everybody. So I just wanted to hang out and meet everyone.
Oh, right on. Good to know you.
Hell yeah.
From Athens area, Monroe, Georgia.
So what brought you here?
My friend Roadhouse is right there. He's followed Shade Tree for many years, and we started watching him because of him. So we decided to all load up, roll down here, and hang out.
And what's your bike?
It's a 2021 Softail Standard.
2021 Softail Standard. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I literally looked like we were going by, and somebody goes, "Oh, there's a bunch of stickers on that bike." I was like, "I know that fucker. I know that bike." I was like, "You're going the wrong way, bro." How you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah. Hi.
Watch his video because my battery's about to die, so ain't gonna be anything here.
I'll try to stay sober enough just to record and get some videos. So just for you, just for you. So all right, who are you? Where are you from? And what do you ride?
My name is Whiskey Chaser, aka Chase. This is my Yamaha Bolt 2014. 20,000 miles in the last year and a half. 20,000 miles, bro. And I'm from New York City. Cheers.
So what does all this meetup mean for you?
This is part of the highlight of my year. Twice a year coming down here, making sure that all these guys have what they need in order to survive, and also everybody's out here partying. It's a great time, and I get to come out here and meet everybody who is, you know, so close and important to me. I get to hang out with people like Shade Tree Surgeon, Shay Lisi, Biker Babe Beth, and Rainy Rider, who I met here for the first time, and it was a great time, man. We've had some fun.
Yep. Well, nice having you back.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, who are you? Where are you from? What do you ride?
No, we're gonna go pull this thing out. All right, let's go do this shit. You son of a bitch.
So all I did when I was a kid was, and literally, I mean, I grew up in the country. That's what you did for fun anyway. Just go sleep in the woods.
There you go. Da-da-da-da. Ah. There we go.
All right, who are you? Where are you from? And what'd you ride in?
I'm a cog in the wheel, aka David. I rode my 1993 Honda Goldwing, aka Casper the Goldwing, all the way here from Dallas, Texas.
All right, so what brought you to Forgotten Angels?
So I met Josh and Whiskey Chaser at Get On Moto Fest, and we had a great time. And then I made it to the camp out last year where I think I met you. And yeah, I've been coming to every camp out since, man. It's a great time, great charity, great people, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
All right, thanks for having you back.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta have the matching helmet and everything, you know. It's like the budget version of Josh's.
I use a budget version. I use One Storm.
Okay, yeah.
And I can afford to change them out once a year, and I do.
We stock. Yeah. So we stock Scorpions at work, so that's what I'm doing. There we go.
Dude, that's awesome.
There we go. All the lights on. And air horns.
Hell yeah. Awesome. All right, thanks for sharing Casper with me.
Hell yeah, man.
So who are you, where are you from, and what'd you ride here?
I'm Parker the Coyote. I'm originally from Texas. I live in New York City, and I have a heritage. It's right over there. Sweet. Sweet. Hello, welcome to Parker's Corner. All right, so I am Parker the Coyote. I have this heritage. Gorgeous. His name is Loki because he is cross-gender and cross-species. You know, like the alligator. It's cool, whatever. Got this in February of 2020. What year is it?
It's 2022.
Two. It is a 21 Heritage. Everything is stock except for the fact that I put this sissy bar and a heel shifter on, which I did all by myself. You're welcome. If you follow Whiskey Chaser, then you will know who I am, and you have probably seen all that shit happen. It's cool. Living in New York City and doing all that stupid shit on the roads, even though I'm not supposed to. It's been really weird riding in New York with this bigger bike because some of you may know I had a Yamaha V-Star 250 right before this. Totally different experience.
And what did you have before that?
Honda PCX 150.
And you rode that from where to where?
New York City to Boston. Yeah.
What a badass bitch.
You know what? You're right.
Hey, why do you guys do
So what brought you to Forgotten Angels?
I have had such major FOMO ever since Chase came out the first time. I saw all the videos, saw all the people that I've been dying to meet, including yourself, and I finally got an opportunity to come. So, you know.
And there's free beer.
And oh yeah, cheers to that.
Was excellent meeting you.
You
Thank
too,
you very
babe.
much, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
So,
Hey, so I don't know if you know this, but this is my girlfriend. Chase, I'm leaving you.
so tell us who you are, where you from, and how'd you get here? And what do you ride?
I'm in a Ford fucking Ranger, and I've been traveling the past 3 months, and I don't live anywhere right now.
She's a Pillion.
She's living America.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
We're just cruising, and I'm not sure about my ride.
Did you get a ride for this weekend?
When will we ever be able to get the
You can get a ride for this weekend?
I didn't know I was coming until kind of last minute. I was supposed to be back in Texas, but I'm still here.
What part of Texas you from?
I've been living in Austin the last few years.
Right on. Well, nice having you here. All right, who are you? Where are you from, and what are you riding?
I'm Diplomat. I'm from Florida. Well, originally from Pennsylvania. I'm riding my 01 Heritage, my 13 Road Glide, and the wife's 02 Road King. I brought them out today. The reason I'm here is support Brabstar, hang out with some good friends. That's it. That's all we're here for.
We gotta see this bike again.
Yeah, check it out.
This is bad. All right, who are you? Where are you from, and what are you riding?
All right, I'm Nothing at Random on Discord and YouTube, very new channel, aka my name is Aaron. I'm from Central Ohio, a little town kind of like somewhere in between Granville, Newark, and Heath area. I ride this 2021 Honda Rebel 500. I got it brand new from the dealer, April 2nd, 2021. And as of today, getting back here, I have 14,200 miles on it. It is very clearly not stock, at least in appearance. I didn't do anything to the engine, but I've got a aftermarket Corbin Gunfighter seat. I've got the T-Rex Racing crash guards, Jeep Amazon highway pegs. And then you can't get a sissy bar like this for the Rebels other than the Rebel 1100. So this is actually a Sportster sissy bar that I chopped up, and you can't see it because of the bags unless you're really getting here in the front. But I added about 2 1/4 inches of steel and welded the hell out of it to make it fit the bike, and then rattle canned it.
Hell yeah.
It's great for in town. It is terrible on the highway, and I go on the highway way too much with it.
So what does Forgotten Angels mean to you, and how'd you get here? How'd you get involved in it?
Long story short, I had a bike before this, hated it, thought I hated riding, gave up on riding. Beginning of 2022, right after COVID shutdown happened, I found Her Two Wheels and Shade Two Chosen, both at the same time, started watching their videos, and I'm like, okay, I know I like watching motovlogs, and then I found out, you know, I don't want to give up riding yet. So I sold my first bike, I got this, found out, and fell in love with riding. And then I was like, you know, I want to go out of state, and I never did it. And then March this year, 2022, after I got 4,000 miles, I'm like, if we have one nice day, the day I want to leave, I'm gonna go to Forgotten Angels. We had that one nice day, I left, I booked it down here. Never been out of state on a bike, never gone more than 100 miles, and then I did 900 to Georgia, stopped, and then came here in the morning, and now I'm here again. First and foremost, I think we should take care of our own here before we start helping people outside of the US, and I know it's a shit take, but we have so many kids, so many veterans, so many people here in the US that are homeless, left without help, and we do nothing for them. I think that should change. You know, there's a massive homeless and suicide rate in veterans that come home that have seen active combat, and no one helps them. There are organizations, but it's not enough. And then kids who get, you know, they turn 18 and they're kicked out on the street and they just become the dredge of society. This place changes that. I could absolutely get behind that. I'm fortunate enough that I never had to deal with anything like that growing up. You know, I grew up in a family very well together. We all loved each other. We all respected each other. I never had needs. I had wants, and I was well taken care of. So being able to support something like this, being able to come here, see where the money's going and see how it changes everything, I 100% wanted to be here and support this any way I can. Between donations, raffle tickets, and just showing up and helping out around the property, everything here is worth it. And not only in the regards of like helping others, but I came here in March super introverted, didn't talk to a soul, and since then it's caused such a massive and drastic change in me, not just like in the writing community, but as an individual person. I've grown drastically just from getting to meet people here, getting to hear stories, and getting all of that life experience that I've not gotten to have myself, and like pulling that in and then growing from it. So Forgotten Angels for me, it's not just supporting kids who are kicked out of the system, it's become a family, a community, a support system, and a way to just find people across the nation that you can really connect with and get along with no matter what you do. It's a family. At the end of the day, everything here is a family. You can come here, talk to someone you've never met before, and sit there for 4.5 hours, get their life story, leave here with their number. 3-4 months from now, you'll go and have a beer with them 3 states away. And that's all it is. It's just a connection opportunity and a way to really get to meet people.
Excellent. Well, I know next time I come to Ohio, I'm having a beer with you. So.
Absolutely. As soon as you get to Ohio, hit me up, Instagram, Facebook, however you find me, let me know. I will make the time. I'll buy your first beer. We'll get a dinner somewhere. We'll go raise hell somewhere. We'll go bug the hell out of Nicole at Throttle Co. We'll just go like, hey, we're just gonna ride around and make you watch us because she hates it because she can't go with us.
Did your bike have a name?
Yes. I named my bikes after comic book and novel characters. So I named her Essence after a character from the DC Red Hood and the Outlaw comics. The character is in like a black jumpsuit. She's got white hair, a scar, and stitches on her face, but she wields these red katanas. So being a mostly blacked out bike with a white tank, white rear fender was great. And then I finally put these bright red Van Call grips on it, kind of really pulled it together to me.
Excellent.
And then, you know, the helmet at one point became a very much added bonus of the white, black, and red.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, I am glad you came.
I'm glad to be here. It's been absolutely awesome getting to meet you and actually talk to you.
Me too. All right, so who are you, where are you from, and what are you riding? Did you say Buell? All right, so who are you?
I am Maria Mew.
So you don't ride a bike, but you've been on a lot of bikes.
Yes, I like to refer to myself as a backpacker.
So what's your favorite bike?
Ooh, I think like the R19 or something like that. I don't know. I think it's R19.
R19 is my favorite, yeah.
Is it?
It may be, it's also in the new Mission Impossible.
Okay, it's in the Mission Impossible one. That's what I'm thinking.
So, yeah.
But I am biased because that belongs to Wolfsing. So I'm always riding on the back of it anyways.
So what do you do?
I work for OnlyFans, and I also work as a Grabstars designated packers and personalize all the orders for you guys as they come through.
So do you want to plug your channel?
Yeah, my name is official Maria Mew on Instagram, Maria Mew on anything else. You can just Google Maria Mew and you'll find me.
All right, thanks for coming.
Of course, thank you.
All right, so who are you, where are you from, and what are you riding?
I'm Spiff on YouTube or Instagram. You can look up Spiff McFluff or Spaceman Spiff, either one, it'll work. I am from originally New Jersey, but I am a Florida resident now, and I ride an 09 Dyna Lowrider.
Excellent. So what brought you to Forgotten Angels?
Well, it's a topic that hits near and dear to my heart. So it's really the message and everything that it represents. I have a soft spot for how do I put this without making anybody angry? People that don't have as much of a chance as others. I mean, I grew up with not a lot. I grew up with one parent, and I knew how hard that was. So, you know, having no parents and having no prospects, I really wanted to help out and make sure I gave somebody a fighting chance.
Excellent. Nice to have you here, and nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
Hey, bud. No, just your face.
Hi.
Hi. Where you going? No, don't.